Can you see the slides?
No, ma'am, we could see your
Okay,
iPad
okay,
screen.
fine. Now can you see it? Can you see it now?
No.
Not yet?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, not the slides.
Yes, we can see now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you can see it, right?
We can see multiple tabs. That's it.
Can you see it now?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think you will have to select the
No.
app.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
fine, fine, fine. Okay. So let us go ahead with where we ended yesterday. So some students have requested that about the these slides. I will finish the slides today and then I'll upload it in Moodle. Okay. So all the slides I will upload in Moodle. The videos I will kind of edit and upload it in the Microsoft Teams. But all the slides and the class notes, the handouts will be uploaded in Moodle. Okay. So some students have also said that they couldn't register in Moodle. I will take that up. I will talk to the people today, and it seems there is some problem with registration, some issues with new registration. So I will take that up and I'll sort it out. Okay. So let us go into the topic. So as I said in last class, the aircraft structure primarily consists of three parts. One is skin. Okay. The second is longitudinal members. And the third is transverse members, transverse or lateral members. Or lateral members. So be it a fuselage, wing, or any other aerodynamic surface, wing, fuselage, all this structure has this three component. One is skin. So these longitudinal members can be of various type. Okay, they can be stringers, they can be spar, and they can be longerons. I will write it somewhere else. They can be longerons. Okay, and the transverse members can be bulkheads or ribs. Okay, so first let us talk about in detail what are these longitudinal members. So in case of wing, there are two kinds of longitudinal member. One is spar and one is stringer. So spar is a longitudinal member, stringer is a longitudinal member in case of a wing structure. Okay. So what is spar? Spar is a longitudinal beam parallel to the wing length, okay, or wingspan, and the depth of this spars actually is almost equal to the wing thickness. Okay, so this thing is the spar. If it is visible, this thing is the spar. It's an I beam. It can be a C beam, a C section, a I section. Okay, even sometime a box kind of section. Right, all this you have studied in your first year, right? You know how to do the basic analysis of I beam, C beam, and box kind of beam. Okay, so spars are those longitudinal members whose depth is almost equal to that of the wing thickness. Right, then there are other terminologies which are not very important. Spar cap and spar wave. These are just the cap part. This is the cap part, which is called the spar cap. This is the one that I'm talking about, and spar wave is the wave part of the spar. Okay, so that makes the spar. Then comes stringer. So stringers are also longitudinal members, but they are smaller than the spars and they are usually on the top and bottom portion of the wing. So these are your stringers running through the span of the wing. So these are the stringers. Okay. So spar and stringer makes the longitudinal members of a wing, and then comes the rib, which is a lateral member, which is perpendicular to the wingspan, and spars and stringer, and usually cover the entire cross section. So I don't know whether it is visible. It is somewhere here. This one is the transverse rib, right? It has been shown here. So this is the transverse rib. Okay, it's almost of the same cross section as that of the wing cross section, and it is perpendicular to the stringers and spar. Okay. Now next comes the fuselage. So fuselage also has longitudinal and transverse member, but in fuselage the longitudinal members are called longerons and stringers. Stringers are smaller members, smaller longitudinal members which are parallel to the fuselage, and longerons are relatively heavier or larger longitudinal stiffener parallel to the fuselage. So this too makes the longitudinal stiffness for a fuselage, while this makes the lateral component of the fuselage. So these are bulkhead. Bulkheads are usually much more heavier and covers a greater portion of the cross section. And frames and rings are like ribs. They are transverse skin stiffeners perpendicular to the fuselage. Let me see if I have a. I don't have a picture to hide. So you can see here probably. So these are bulkheads. No, we don't have a picture of a ring. Okay, fine. So this is the overall. Any questions? Okay. Okay. So let us move into the primary structural function of a semi-monocoque, of the different components of a semi-monocoque structure. Okay. So structural functions. So first come the skin. So see, I should mention. Hello.
Yeah, ma'am, some of the students can't join the meeting. They are asking for you to accept the request.
Okay, but I have added almost all the students. Let me see. Just hold on a minute. Well, I don't see any pending invitation. Let me see.